What's up guys, I'm PawsBuild and welcome to a new Planet Zoo franchise mode series where we're going to be building a cozy winter zoo. This zoo is going to be located in Antarctica and should form another wonder of the world. With Santa's workshop located in the North Pole and our zoo located in the South Pole, I feel like we're covering the world pretty well between us. And we've done a few franchise mode series on the channel before, so I feel like it's time for us to upgrade to hard difficulty, and I actually genuinely have no idea what this entails, so that'll be fun. I hope you enjoy this series. Let's start the video. It's another nice crisp morning in our winter zoo, and the butterflies are flapping around. One thing you guys actually said about this habitat is that we've lost our hanging baskets, which I completely didn't realize, but we have. When we took out the roof, we lost the basket. So let's put the ceiling back on. If we put like a netting ceiling even, what are the options? Solid's a bit much. Yeah, let's put a netting ceiling. And then we get these beautiful hanging baskets as well, which I think adds quite a lot, to be honest. So they've got quite a lot more stuff now with these. Have we got any more vet research? Not yet. Okay, they're still doing it. Where's our keeper though? Because, our vet, sorry. Because they may be able to, we may be able to speed this up if we kind of move them manually, because they've got a long way to go. And I'd like to get some more stuff in this habitat. Where are you? Okay, they're going about as quickly as they can. Let's put you here. And then you can probably finish off this research. They may not get any more layout stuff yet, though. No, they're going to get some more. We're going to get better education and some more breeding research. And then the next one, we get another level of enrichment. But it may be worth just letting them do this and then dropping them off at the habitat again, because they're gonna go up in research here. So in the meantime, let's have a think about what we want to do on this side of the zoo. I think I want to get another bear habitat in here. We've already got the, where are they? The spectacled bear. Oh, they're in here. All three of them, the little families in here. Adorable. They're so cute. But the three of them are in here. I think we should get another bear on the other side. And that bear is the grizzly bear. Because these guys can live in the tundra and the taiga. They're kind of perfect for this climate, really. They can live at what temperature? -10 to 28. They're going to be super happy here. So I think this will work. And it's only 1 to 2. It's just one male and one female. So let's have a little look in our animal trading and see if we have any right now. Grizzly bear. Oh, there are some males and females. Okay, isn't an amazing male, but we could get them. Because, to be honest, that's kind of okay. Let's sort them by appeal. This is the best female. And they live to 11. So how long do these guys live? Okay, that one's 11 years old. They live to 26 and they can breed until 25. Okay, so 11's not bad, actually. 11's probably good. Let's grab this one. It's quite expensive. And then maybe we grab the younger male for credits. And then we've got 2 different bears that we can go with. So I'm going to send these to the zoo and put them into quarantine. So they can just check to see if they're sick or injured before we get started. And then let's catch up with where our vet is. Are they still doing research in here? No, they've left. Okay. Where are you? Oh, you coming back already? Oh, you're going to the staff room. Okay, they need a bit of a rest. That's fair enough. That's fair enough. They're getting there. I won't push them too hard. We've only got one vet. She just needs a bit of a sit down. And a stare into the void. A little chat to herself. You know, just normal stuff. Normal stuff. My goodness. Our keeper looks absolutely exhausted. It's quite a bleak staff room, actually, isn't it? You know, the more you look at it. I'm going to go. Over here, we could probably start work on the habitat. I think what we want to do is kind of take this design and just continue it round. And then put the barriers in, I think. So, yeah, I'm going to grab a couple of these. Probably exit the group because we need to start it along a new line, don't we? I think I'm going to put them in here. and build it along this way. That's the idea. Okay, that took a while. That wasn't the most pain-free process, but we have built a nice continuation of that habitat. I think I'm going to never use this habitat design again. Because it's definitely quite complicated, especially with this shape. Like, getting the corners and everything was quite a challenge. But I feel like I'm quite happy with what we have here. I'm going to hit play, and we just need to put the barriers around the outside. We can use null barriers, and we need to find somewhere to put a door. And seeing as the keeper hut and everything is all the way over here, I think it makes the most sense to just put a wooden habitat gate in on this side. Maybe we just add it in right here. It could even be in the middle here, actually. That might be a better spot. If we put this door in there, then we just need to make everything else null barrier all the way around the outside. Okay, this should work. It may have to play around a little bit with it. Just going to delete all this decoration around the door because we can put something else in there. Let's put a nice wooden panel in here. Where's a nice doorway? There it is. And then we can put that in. There is probably fine. I'm going to turn the grid height off so we can just sink it down very slightly. And then if we adjust this, it should be able to just sit nicely in the middle. Let's put it there. Cool. That looks good to me. Now, this should be a reasonable habitat. And this habitat has been slightly adjusted for the spectacled bear. But again, I think it's okay. It's not lost much space or anything. So it should be fine. I'm going to hit play. And this is going to be the grizzly bear habitat. In fact, I don't think I called it habitat 4, did I? No, I'm just going to call it grizzly bear. Now, let's get our animals out of quarantine and put them in. Because they've been in there a while, bless them. Let's move you into grizzlet bear. I don't know why I wrote that. Okay, grizzly. Grizzly bear. Let's put them in here, and then we're going to have to play around with this. I don't think they'll be able to climb this, which is good. But we need to see how far they can get, and these trees need to come out because they're in the wrong habitat now. Unless we blend it across, because actually it might be okay. We'll have to see. I think they're from Asia, though, those trees, so I don't think they'll work with the grizzly bears. And our vet has completed one of the research items. They're now working on number 3. Where are they? Let's maybe just move you over to here, because I think that's where you need to go. Unless you're going to the staff room. Yeah, they're going to the staff room. Okay. Might as well put them there, because I just took them away from it. Let them go to the staff room here. They can stare at the turned off TV as well. Oh, they're going to sit down. No, they're going to sit on the sofa as well. They're going to sit there and stare at the TV that's not turned on and recuperate a little bit. I'm hoping we can make a nice cave like we've got in the spectacled bear habitat. And we can reduce the size of this cave massively, to be honest. And make it the same on the other side. I just want to have a good cave structure for both of them. So they can go and they can rest inside. They got some nice shelter with it. I think it'll be nice. Oh, and it looks like they're here already. Wow, okay. Let's see a grizzly bear. Whoa, look at them. Okay, this is our female. I'm going to pause because I feel like they can probably break out. They can climb up there. Okay, so it's not quite as steep on this side. That's something we need to change. So let's get our flatten to foundation tool probably. I'm just going to make the mountain a bit steeper. Let's see how that does. Yep, that's good. Okay. They can't get out. That's good. That's good. Okay, our keepers also can't access it. So let's put it into our work zone. It's going to be in the ice cave work zone and the zoo work zone. And then we'll stop getting all these alerts on the left because everyone can access the habitat. And they're in here. Cool. How much space do they want? That's one thing I didn't check. They need 800. Oh, the males in here. They are bigger as well. Look at them. Wow. Okay. Can they get out? No. They can traverse the same area. So they need 2,000. They need 800 and they've got 2,200. That's not bad, honestly. I think there's a lot more on the other side. How much can the spectacled bear traverse? Because I guess that's the question, isn't it? It's how much can they traverse, not how big is the habitat. Oh, so theirs is about the same. They've got some more climbing space, but we can build them for the grizzly bears as well. Yeah, okay. That's not bad. That's not bad. It is basically cut in half. If anything, the grizzly bears probably have a bit more space, but they are a bit bigger. We just need to make them a nice cave system. So let's make our grizzly bears a nice cave in here. Okay, I think that's a good little cave system. They've got enough cave in there, don't they? And we can just maybe pull this up a bit here to make it look a bit more natural. Roughen this up a bit and smooth it out. I think that seems good. Somewhat naturally formed. And then is everyone still happy with their habitat? How about you, Paddington? Yep, you've got a good amount of space still, I think. Yep, 2,600 is not bad. And they needed 1,000. We're giving them more than double. And the same here, they've got 2,300. I think they're pretty happy. They just want a bit of a different makeup. They need less long grass and more soil. So we can easily do that. Let's paint away. And they need more rock and less soil. I didn't really look at that properly. There we go. That's good. I got a little bit of grass in here as well. I think that's a pretty good view of the grizzly bear, to be honest. That's pretty cool. And this habitat's the easiest. Let's call the... Oh, wow, it is. Look at all that poop. Let's call the keeper. Get that cleaned up. That's not good. The keepers are kind of working on overtime. I'm going to train them up, actually, because... Oh, this one needs training up. They actually say they've got an efficient workload, but it doesn't seem like it, to be honest, by how they're working. And where are you, my vet? But poor Tabitha, who's having to run around everywhere. Oh, she's working hard researching. Bless her. She loves it, actually. She's over the moon with this job. Everyone's having a great time. I'd love to give pay rises to everyone as well, but I just don't think we have the money. Let's see how we go with the bears for now, and then we can go from there. But they are happy with their hard shelter. They're happy with terrain. They can use deep water. They would like to swim probably. I just don't think we're going to be able to give them much of a lake. The same with the spectacled bear. They've got a lot of space, so we could actually look at it because they don't need that much space. So maybe we do, but we have to have it be properly cleaned. For that, we need to establish a water pump somewhere. Let's have a look. So we've got the money now that we could look at water treatment. I think it would need to be over here, wouldn't it? Which would mean our water area would need to start down this side for both of them. But we could do that. We could put a little water area in. I'll tell you what, where's the negative impact? It's huge on this. It's absolutely enormous. That's what's crazy. Is you need it set back far enough that it doesn't actually impact the guests, which is like way too far back. Or you put it on this side over here, which is another alternative, but then that's where the keepers need to go in from and everything, which is a bit odd. Because I really don't want to have two water pumps. I'm going to put this here, and then kind of push the terrain back. And we can see the negative impact. Okay, it's still having a negative impact. But if we make this into like a little shack, I think it might be okay. Oh no, a disease has been discovered. Let's call you and send you to quarantine. Because of all the poop, they are cleaning up the poop, but we've got a sick animal. There's so many animals in here. That's why they're just pooping constantly. Hopefully we can get rid of that disease, though, before anyone gets properly sick. For now as well, let's put in... Oh, I'm going to pause, actually. I was going to say let's put in a water pipe, but I think these guys are fine. We'll build the water area. Now we've got the water pump. Let's build these water areas in, because we want to get these in, don't we? Okay, let's check out these water areas. Okay, we need to unbox these guys. Let's see what these guys' traversable area is now. It's recalculating. Yeah, it's all the same. They've barely lost anything. And pretty much they've just got a nice little swimming area in here, which you can still see from here. And these guys also have the same. I'm hoping they're okay for their area too. Yeah, that seems good. And they got swimming area as well, and they got deep water, which they're super happy with. So that's good. We've given them some swimming areas because bears do like to go swimming. I feel like it's important to have that. Water treatment's having... Yeah, we didn't build this little shack, did we? Right, let's fix this because that looks weird. Let's sort this out a little bit. And then I think we should probably build a little shack around this water treatment and everything. Because if you put decoration pieces on it, you can reduce the negative area of it. So let's do that. Maybe a couple of trees or something as well. It's looking a bit sparse out here, isn't it? Oh, and before we do that, I just want to double check the terrain requirements of these guys. Yeah, that's still fine. And of the spectacled bear, because we've edited the terrain, it has painted some different types of terrain on as well. Let's just double check that's all fine for them as well. Yeah, it is. They're all good. Cool. Okay, let's build our little shack. Okay, that has taken it to 50% scenery, which is fine, which basically brings it down so that it doesn't touch the path. It's like barely touching there. If we need to do more in the future, we can, but I don't think people are going to go in here, to be honest. And we can make all of this staff path, but again, I don't think guests are going to walk down here because there's nothing for them in there. So I'm going to leave it for now because I do think the staff paths just look a little bit ugly. In the same way that they can walk up here, there's no restriction, but none of the guests are like going into this area in here, because there's nothing there. So I think that should be fine. And it's a bit different to have this little building over here rather than the just the log buildings we've been making. So I think that's something. Have we got any more vet research on our butterflies? No, we haven't. Where's our vet? They're moving an animal. Oh yeah, they were treating the disease, weren't they? And they're putting them back now probably. Oh, bless them. Yeah, enjoy your new home. Where are you going now? Conducting research. Right, let's move you. And we'll put you straight here so you can walk straight into the butterfly exhibit. There we are. And you can take your little observations, whatever you need to do. Look, they got a butterfly on their finger. Oh, it's so cool. It is so cool. I love how they've implemented the butterflies, I have to say. And are these poops? They are poops. Where are the bears? Ah, they're in here. Wake up, lazy bones. You got guests to see. Okay, so you've got water, but you don't actually have food. Let's, firstly, the water's there. We could add a water heater, but I don't think we need to right now. I suppose we probably should, given it's 0 degrees, it would start freezing. The only thing is, we've just made this building. Which I guess we could adjust. We pretty much just need to copy this on the other side. Because, yeah, you need a water heater as well. I completely forgot. The temperature regulator. Which could just be put in next to this water pump here. And the path's joined up. Let's do that quickly. Let's join it up while we're here. Let's just get it done. Okay, this is actually kind of better, I'm not gonna lie. They're a little bit higher on the appeal now, so the radius is reduced to just in this area where they are. So it's actually kind of better. So let's put the temperature of this to be like 10 degrees maybe for the water. And then that should impact all the water in the area. Yeah, and make these 10 degrees because we don't want them to freeze. They don't actually freeze in the game, but if it was 0 degrees, this water would start to freeze. And that's obviously not going to work because they need it to drink from. So let's go habitat. We've selected the grizzly bear on the filters. And then if we go food and water, we can see the types of food that they can use. And I think we want to use a large food tray for these guys and put it right here so they can get some nice food just outside their door. Then if we go enrichment, let's put some frozen fish. I'm going to put 2 food enrichment and 2 toys in to start with. Let's put a frozen fish here and another let's put a bamboo feeder over here. And then in fact, let's have a large roller feeder. Let's put that here. Maybe even here, that would be better. And then for toys, let's give them let's give them a fire hose ball. Maybe we'll put a few toys in. Let's give them a herb scent marker inside the little cave, do you think? Or maybe outside. We'll draw them outside a little bit. Let's give them a herb scent marker over here. And then we could give them climbing enrichment, but I don't think they're that bothered for it. So let's give them another tree. I think we're using the Scots pine. Let's give them a scratching tree as well. And they're getting they're tucking in straight away to the frozen fish. They love it. There's so many alerts because we've got so many butterflies, but it's just because they haven't been fed. So let's just request the keeper, and they'll go and feed the butterflies. Oh, are you gonna brave the water? Oh, they're just having a drink. They're having a drink. I think this pretty much meets all their needs, though. As far as shelter and everything, they're pretty happy. They just don't like... Yeah, okay, they don't like these trees. But that's fine. We can get rid of those two. Because they're not supposed to be in here anyway. Then they want Tundra from North America. And maybe Taiga we'll put in as well from North America. Because we need the Scots pine anyway to blend that in. Let's have a look. Let's put some plants in so they're happy with the coverage. Because they want a fair few in here. There we go. That's a lot more nature for them. They should be super happy with that. They still don't like these. Where is that? Oh, there's a few of them on their area still. Okay, we'll move these that overhang. And maybe we can just move these around. We need to stick them off a lined surface because that's going to look very strange. But as long as we place them carefully, we might be okay. Even if we take some of the smaller ones. Because I don't want to take away all the trees from the spectacle bear either. Where are you? Couldn't see anything then. Right, how are you for nature? Oh, they're actually fine. They're fine for nature. And they're fine for nature. Do you have any crossover in your trees? No. Cool. Okay, that's good. So they're super happy, both of them. They're kind of living next to each other. Even though these are bears from completely different regions, we've kind of made... The ice cave has become multi-biome. They seem pretty happy. We're going to need names for these guys. Please suggest some names for the beautiful grizzly bears that we've got. Because we do need to rename them. And they're so cute, aren't they? I mean, they're terrifying as well. They're probably the scariest animal we have in here. But they're also so adorable. Look at them. Such beautiful creatures. If only they weren't so scary in real life. They're all 100% happy. They're 100% happy on everything. So that's pretty much the sign that we should learn a little bit more about our beautiful grizzly bears. The grizzly bear is native to northern USA and Canada and is in fact a subspecies of brown bear and is often called the North American brown bear to prevent confusion. A grizzly can be identified by its thick brown fur, a large shoulder hump, a straight snout and rounded ears. They have strong front legs with long claws used for digging and hunting, and they can also grow extremely large, but there's often a lot of variation in size between different populations. The average male weighs around 240 kilos and measures 2.2 meters long, while an average female weighs 160 kilos and measures 1.8 meters long. Grizzly bears hibernate for 5 to 7 months of the year, and they'll eat huge amounts before hibernating to gain enough weight to survive this time without eating. Grizzly bears can gain 180 kilos of weight when preparing for their hibernation, which is why they can go so long without eating. The hump that's visible on a grizzly bear's back is a large amount of muscle that bears use when digging dens or hunting prey. In the wild, each cub in a grizzly bear litter may have a different father. Grizzly bears love to eat moths and will make the extra effort to find moths by climbing to high altitudes and overturning rocks. So maybe their location next to the butterfly house is too tempting for them. Unfortunately, although the population as a whole is not endangered, there are subpopulations that are vulnerable, mostly those in areas of expanding human development. Additionally, bears are often attracted to areas where humans live due to plentiful scavenging opportunities, and this often leads to them being killed when perceived as a nuisance or a threat. Bears are also killed for sport and trophy hunting, and this is often done unsustainably. Grizzly bears are registered as threatened in the USA and Canada, and the US Fish and Wildlife Service is working to restore and protect bear populations in Montana, Wyoming, Idaho, and Washington. Additionally, Canada closely monitors its bear population in various areas by logging DNA samples and taking censuses, noting when the population is increasing and decreasing, as well as by helping conservationists to target vulnerable populations. So although they are a least concerned species overall, we definitely need to keep working to make sure they stay that way. And as the sun rises on another beautiful day in our zoo, I think we're going to call it here for this video. If you've liked the video, please give it a like. It really helps the channel out. And I'll see you in the next one.